These days I don't take advice from anybody who won't tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days I don't waste a minute of my time reminiscing on regrets of the past. That's a different life. These days I don't need nobody's validation. These days I don't need nobody's invitation. These days I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I just do it. If I fail, keep it pushing till I get it right. Yeah, these days I've been wide awake, I never sleep late. Got a lot to do, I treat a Sunday like a weekday. Do it for my son, set the table, I need 3 plates. Have my cake and eat it, baby, don't forget it. Cheesecake, got it, yeah, they know I got it. Confidence contagious, so the ones around me caught it. Everybody waiting on me, hoping I'ma drop it. I feel like all this weight is on me, still I'm never stopping. I'm glad it's not a, yeah, pushing myself to the limit. I set a goal, but still I never feel enough when I get it. Cause when I go and all these feelings overflow to the ceiling, it's like a hole just open up and I don't know how to feel it. I tell them, look, I don't make mistakes, the mistakes make me. Drop songs when I write them, I don't wait 8 weeks. They do focus on the image now, but that ain't me. A lot of rats taking pics, that's why they say cheese. Lately I've been feeling like there's something off. A lot of friends used to show me love, ain't showing love at all. Yeah, only cheer me on when I was underdog. Running up the numbers, everybody keep on running off. Funny how they wanted me to win until I passed them. Now all of a sudden they be talking in the past tense. He was this, he was that, like I changed up. Had a kid, I'm a dad, gotta make funds these days. Everybody focus on the he say, she say. Acting up and trying to make a scene like a screenplay. Try to be original but end up as a remake. Spend a lot of time thinking about how I'ma be great. I just stick to the plan. Yeah, I'm focused on the music, not a pic for the gram. Stay true to my supporters, yes I did it for them. So even when I get hot, never switch on a fan. These days I don't take advice from anybody who won't tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days I don't waste a minute of my time reminiscing on regrets of the past. That's a different life. These days I don't need nobody's validation. These days I don't need nobody's invitation. These days I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I just do it. If I fail, keep it pushing till I get it right.
All right, we are here. Good luck, everybody. D-Gen.
She gon' gas me up, or she gon' call her Uber. I'm just standing on the moon, just to get the moolah. You ain't talking big things,
We ain't talking to you.
We been out in Hollywood, so can you act right? Yo, girl, send a brother presents in the past life. You wanna pull up for the night and get some pad time.
That's water. I'm not there yet. That's just water. I know y'all fuckers are judging me right now, but it's not my beer pong cup. It's not what was left over from the beer last night. That's just water. It's recovery mode. So you want to hear a real quick funny story before we get started, because I'm going to post another game up here too. We need one more vote. Jags and Lions, and it's close enough I'm going to let it go. So I called UPS. I woke up. My wife went to bed late. She drank a little bit more than normal last night. I obviously was up late drinking, and I had quite a few. And then, so my alarm goes off. So she's like, "Why is your alarm going off?" I'm like, "I got to call UPS." So I'm like, "Hello, can you hold my packages for pickup today?" And it's like the Saturday crew. They don't always deliver Saturday, but the holiday here. They're like, yeah, we'll hold them. So it's like I'm checking tracking at 8:39. It says still arriving, but not there yet. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. It's like not going to show up today. I'm going to lose my mind. So like 9 o'clock, I call them, and I was like, "Can you hold it?" Or "You held it, but is it there?" She's like, "We don't have it yet. Like we're still unloading trucks." So I'm like, she's like, "Call back in a half an hour." So I call back at 9:30. They still don't have it. This goes on. Finally, at like I think it was like 10:15 or something, I get a hold of them. Like, she's like, "We have them. They're both here." That's not the best part of the story. I go and get it because on Saturdays they don't ever get here like early because they're like just like it's slower drivers different. I'm not kidding you. I drive 40 minutes to get there, 40 minutes back. I pull up to my house and I back my car in, and the UPS truck pulls up. He goes, "Hey, did you get your packages today? I pulled them off my truck." I go, "I just got back from getting them." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "You're never here this early on Saturday." He's like, "I know, it's all over the place." So long story short, I didn't have to go to UPS, but I did it anyhow. All right, here we go. I'm letting really people get in and get votes. We got it. That's what I was waiting for. You guys got the Jags, but anything for you guys, you know that. I saw a couple people didn't get their shipments yesterday. I didn't see anybody give away a free box of cards where you could get a Kenny Pickett out of 5, though. What? Brooks Fit, the break didn't even start. This dude's got a Kenny Pickett out of 5. If you didn't see it yesterday, Doug, I'm just looking for I'm just looking for you to say it. I'm just begging for it. I'm desperate for affection and attention. That's all that it is. Dougie just took care of it for all you guys. That's all I wanted to hear, Doug. If you didn't see this, we opened that free box yesterday. We got a Kayvon Chase on for the Jags. Lonnie got that. And then a Rambo for Carolina. Lonnie got that too. We had the Weidermeyer for the Colts going out to Trevor. That's the zebra print. Kyron Williams for the Rams. We got an Olave for the Saints going out to David out of 25. Dougie Love is the best love. And a Sam Howell and a Thibodeau. Of course, all those cards will ship. They're just going to be set over here, round 1. Let me make this, whatever I drew here, more of a 1. Round 1. Dougie Love is the absolute best love. All right, there's that. But then we also did, let me mark Jags there. I did that. Let me close this up. Let me put a new pull up while I go over what we're about to do. So, in lieu, we're still going to give away our 2 $5 hitless credits for these breaks. But in lieu of a paper football, I decided to, put the paper football thing on steroids. And we're going to do $25 credits. But you are going to be in charge if you pick the right players. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Let me get the game up. We got the Jets and the Vikings game next. This game could get interesting, I think. Mike White coming at it. Jets and Vikings. It's at Minnesota. All right. So we did the random yesterday. And Ridge, Doug, and David P. You each won a pack. I know Doug's in here. Ridge or David, are you in here? What we're going to do is we'll open Doug's first, and I'll tell you how this works. Fantasy packs. Now, we're going to switch this up probably. This is just to kind of introduce it. $25 credit. You can only pick one player out of this pack. All right, Ridge, you're here too. You can pick one player. If you pick a running back, a wide receiver, and they score a rushing or receiving touchdown, 1 TD is all you need. So if you pick Jonathan Taylor, he scores a rushing touchdown. Boom, $25. If he scores a receiving touchdown, $25. You don't get 50. It's just $25. He just has to score once. If you pick a quarterback, he must either throw 2 passing or 1 rushing or receiving. So it kind of works for this way too. I'm not writing this out the best. I'll write it out better. And then if you pick a defensive player and he has 1 sack or 1 INT, if he has a sack, INT, or fumble recovery, it has to be not a forced fumble, a fumble recovery. All right, that would count too. So again, the max you can win is $25. But if it's a quarterback and he throws he has to throw 2 touchdowns, or he could throw a touchdown, and it doesn't matter. Once he gets a rushing or a receiving touchdown, it happens. Rushing more popular than receiving. So, Doug, we're going to do your pack first as people vote. And I know we're getting to the break here. Don't worry. I just want to do this. I'm going to flip through your players quick. Brian Edwards, Peyton Manning, can't pick him. Ryan Tannehill, maybe. Lane Johnson, Chase Young. Chase Young could get exciting. George Kittle, Kenneth Walker, Devin Lloyd, Jim Kelly, Jared Goff, and Robert Quinn. So there's obviously a few guys you can't. And if you want more time at the end, I can give it to you, Doug. But Ryan Tannehill, you're probably not going to go Goff. Devin Lloyd, Kenneth Walker, Chase Young, Lane Johnson, Peyton Manning, or Brian Edwards. You let me know, Doug. And since Ridge is in here, we'll do your pack. And then at the end, you can let me know at the end. Don't worry. You got Antonio Gates. He ain't scored. Brandon Cooks ain't playing. Marquez Callaway. George Kittle. Michael Carter. Justin Jefferson. In the game we're voting on right now. Ikem Ekwonu. There you got a Josh Allen out of 249. You can't pick him. He already played. Carson Palmer, Rashad Bateman, and Zach Martin. Tyler says Jefferson, but this is for Ridge. So, Ridge, if you know who you want, I can read them later at the end. All right, we're going to pick Doug's out. And he's going to take Kenneth Walker. Here we go. Doug Berger. And that's your fantasy player. Oh, you're just calling the winners? We're just going through our fantasy packs. Doug, I'm sure you don't want your base. I'm going to set him over here. Okay, I got you. Jefferson in that group? All right. There we go. Let's pull out your Jefferson. There you go, Ridge. Ridge, if you want to sell that, if you want to trade something for that Allen or do some credit, I'd be interested in that one. I don't have that card, so let me know. This is your pack to keep, too. You get to keep the pack. But, Ridge, if you'd like to see, I don't know what that comp set, but if you want to trade for some credit, I'd be interested in that card. All right, Justin Jefferson highlight reel. If they want 25. All right, here we go. That's going to be Ridge. All right. So David P is not in here. I don't want to open his pack until he's live. We'll set those off to the side. Let me put those up here. We'll set his pack up there as well. And let's see where we're on the votes. We're about to get started here. We got our vote for the Vikings. I will send the links out too. I'm supposed to be going out to eat with the family at 1 o'clock. We better get moving. You guys took Minnesota. Let's get another game in here too. We got Washington football team and the Giants. Going to be a good game. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this popping. Here we go. Round one. I do got to get giddy up in here. Here's what we're going to do. It's a 3-box break. So we're going to do... What am I thinking here? What's the best way to do this? 1, 2, 3, 1. We'll just mix it up a little bit here. All right. There we go. Here's what we'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is a reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is a reroll. It's a 3. We're going to take this third column here. And this is going to be our box. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these near the front. And I'm going to leave the other ones back there for the next break since we're going right into it. I don't have to put them all back up. So here we go. We're not going to recap last year's boxes because guess what? We just saw it because Dougie got a Mac Jones kaboom out of it. We also pulled a Jalen Waddle rookie. So we know what 21 looks like. Let's just get right into it. And I'm not going to pull up the instant drops because last night it shut down OBS. I know that's what's causing issues on my computer. So unless I can find some sort of app maker or engineer that can design me a drop machine. I will say you guys were quiet last night. I get it. It was late. I was pretty hammed up. But today you can't be this quiet. Come on now. The soccer match is over. I know we're a little bit sad about it. We were all soccer fans for the first time in 4 years. You know, for a couple weeks here. Not the way I wanted to start. Well, we'll random those off at the end. We might be doing some UFC tonight. There's Matt Schnell's fights tonight, and I have some a sealed case of Chronicles, 6 out of 100 DeAndre Hopkins. What do you guys think about doing some UFC tonight? Hello, is the microphone on? A Matt Ryan, a Josh Jacobs, and we're going to have a Jalen Tolbert, 48 out of 49. There we go. I'm going to do live chat to make sure something's not wrong here. Nope, you guys just aren't talking. I get it. Tolbert for the Dallas Cowboys. Going out to Jim Gain. What up, Jim? The barbecue man. Dougie said he would do UFC. You guys really feel that good about the Vikings over the Jets? Desmond Ridder introductions out of 100. Nice card there. Jamie, how you feeling today? I don't like that sleeve. Let me get a new sleeve. Desmond Ridder out of 100. We got Cooks, not to 99, just Cooks. I didn't know you still wanted it. I have other stuff. No, that's all right. I have others. I select UFC. Dude, I have the original Prism UFC. We could do that. That's just really pricey. I didn't know you still wanted it. I felt like you were just taking that to appease me. We can say that. I'm all right with that. Benito out of 275. Oh, you're at work today? Benito out of 275. We'll talk, Dougie. I do have literally your names on it, Doug Berger. But it was a while ago we talked about it. And Breece Hall out of 199. Dude, I told you that's not the correct thing to call me. I told you what to call me. The PC term I like to be called. Oops, what am I doing that for? I don't want stickers. I want sleeves. Jeepers creepers. I don't know why, Jamie, but I swear you put filing divorce in 5 hours. I don't know why that went there, but that's what I read. It says filling divots. You're sick, Stan. What do you got going on, man? My sister's sick too. I think it's lack of sleep for her. Guys, and also, if we don't get to all... Did that 13 years ago. So, not again in 5 hours. If we don't get to all the fantasy packs and picking the players today, don't worry. I'm going to go live and explain it all later, too. I might go live on Facebook later tonight. We got an Eckler out of 25. Stan, it seems like just so much going around this year. Oh, Stan, it is the truth. It is. My mom's been helping out at daycare. She's a administrative assistant at the school, but they've taken on so many kids at daycare, and so many people are calling off, and she has to go up and help all the time because they don't have anybody. And she's been loading up on Emergency and Airborne, all those vitamins, because she says it's just asking to get sick working in there. Tua, Tannehill, James Cook. I just bought a pair of autographed James Cook cleats after his game the other day. I have a lot of hope for him. Groundhogs. Well, I hope you feel better, Stan. I really do. It sucks. Being sick sucks. For me, it's like you get behind on work and stuff. You can't just do your normal shit. And for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ooh, sorry about that, Brooks. Greg Lloyd out of 100. I apologize. A little fumble there. Quarters still look good. We're still good on it. And you got to pick it out of 5 to go with it. Sorry about that, Brooks. Card looks good still. Greg Lloyd out of 100 to go along with your pick it out of 5 that we got in the bonus box. All right, what do we got on this pick? We got 13 votes in. Let's end it. Washington, because we got to get them done. Washington football team is your pick. All right, next up is, I think, a big game. I'm rooting for Philly this week. Got to take any NFC. As much as I want to be ahead of the Vikings possibly, we got to take any NFC win we can over the AFC with these tight games. So we got the Titans. Oops. Hold on. Let me fix this here. Week 13 pick'em. We got the Titans against the Eagles in Philly. There we go. Box number 2. And again, we will log off. And David P., if you're in here, if you're listening, we have your fantasy pack. Ridge picked Justin Jefferson. Dougie picked Kenneth Walker. Again, a chance at 25 credit. We did those in lieu of paper footballs for just this break. We won't be doing that every break, but it was a little bonus. I wanted to spice it up a little bit, because of the delay, and then also gave away those boxes. But this was what we wanted to switch it up. Figured it was a good time. I keep talking about it. I wanted to find a time to do it. It seemed like a good opportunity. But you got to pick your player. Here we go. DK Metcalf out of 100. I would think that Saturday mornings would be the time to get chatty, but we must all be just lounging. Well, Jamie's working, Stan's working. Devin McCourty and Marcus Mariota. And we got a duel here. Team tandem, Tyrod Davis Price and Eli Mitchell, out of 99. Going out to San Fran. It's going to be Michael Thompson. Michael Thompson, you in here? And be careful not to drop this one. Out of 50, signature standout, Devin White for the Bucks. Tampa Bay Bucks going out to Dougie. What up, Dougie? I like the setup of Absolute. I like that it has the 5 hits per box. The only thing I don't like about it, as it pertains to possibly wanting to buy it in a hobby shop, which I'm not saying this is a bad buy in a hobby shop, I just don't understand why you just wouldn't make it 6. Just put 2 in each, an autograph and a mem in each. Could it possibly cost that much more to just do it that way? Out of 75, DJ Moore. And I feel like you'd have more faith in buying a box of that, If you're going to already be paying $150 or like $125 at a hobby shop for one of these single boxes, you would hope that you would get equal hits throughout, since everyone contains hits. Out of 75, DJ Moore. Justin Fields is supposed to be playing this week. And Devontae Adams, I think the top listed receiver, fantasy receiver for the week. We got ourselves a Deontay Johnson, Tools of the Trade out of 199. Nice sticky thick card there. That's going to be going out to Pittsburgh. Another one for Brooks. And Kyle Hamilton out of 100. Going out to the Baltimore Ravens. Lonnie Biddle. You hit in the bonus box as well. There are rare glass and Kaboom inserts, but there's also, what does anyone know what the other SSP is? They don't list it, but they showed some pictures of it, and some people said it's happened in replacement of the something feels big on the back. In replacement of the Kaboom, this one out of 100, Terrell Davis, nice PC card. Who got it? Jen. Jen will take it. There you go, Jen. Did you guys see that mug Chris did of the Josh Allen blitz? Jalen Waddle, Saquon Barkley. And we got Romeo Doubs, rookie out of 275. Now, they do an Absolute retail, but it's not like the hobby. The cards are really thin, I think. It's just different. I don't like the way that's sitting there. Explosive, that's what it is. A second here. What we're going to do. There we go. And, Drake! London on the track, out of 49. Rookie Premier going out to Atlanta, Peter Burris. Explosive 1 of 1, so they have the parallels of those two. Of course they do, but you never know sometimes with those inserts. Doug, I enjoyed that conversation we had last night. Yes, I do remember it, about what was selling well for you on eBay and what wasn't. It was interesting that you said, some of the info you shared, specifically the fact that Lamar and Kyler weren't selling well. here's the thing: if a running quarterback would get to the Super Bowl and or win the Super Bowl specifically, I think people would have more faith in them. And I mean like a scrambling quarterback, which I think that Kyler and Lamar both are. I think Josh Allen's a running quarterback. He's just not much of a scrambler. And he doesn't look to run more than he throws. John Lynch out of 50 going out to the Bucs. But I think the news that came out about Kyler last year doesn't, or like this in between this offseason, doesn't help about them wanting him to be studying. And I think a lot of people lost faith in his future there. Michael Thomas, Cooper Kupp, and Alec Pierce at a 275. Doug, you got any auctions ending today? And, ooh, that's nice. So the Washington football team going out to Trevor Brown out of 99. Brian Robinson out of 99. We should try to, even though we'll probably do more breaks later, let's end this pool. We'll mark the Eagles. We have another break to do yet, too. All right, next up is Denver, Baltimore. I mean, we know which way this should go. It sounds like Lamar is playing. And Broncos and Ravens at Ravens. Well, feel free to share that link in here, Dougie, if you'd like. Where did I cut this? All right. We have, this is nice. Jerome Ford out of 75 for the Cleveland Browns going out to Bryce. We have Dalton Schultz. I drafted him in my weekly fantasy draft. Joe Mixon. And how about Carson Strong and Jalen Hurts? 2-color, 3-color out of 49. Philadelphia Eagles going to be Anthony Serta. There you go, Anthony. And Javonte Williams. Not one I expected to see, Jen, but you got it. You got the Broncos at the right time. Add it to your Javonte Williams PC. That is not Dougie's. That's the guy we told you about, Merchandise Liquidators. He does some consignment. If you're looking for someone, talk to me. I can give you how he does it. But yeah, check out some of those auctions. Listen, there was like some stuff that went real cheap, like a Keenan Allen auto. I missed out. I was watching it, but I wasn't around when they ended. We talked a little bit about that last night. I just feel like I don't get notifications in time. I see them, they're over. Keenan Allen went for like $5. Again, it wasn't like a rookie or anything. It was out of I think probably retail, but it's still, if you want a Keenan Allen auto, that's a great opportunity to get one. Austin Eckler out of 100. The only place you're finding something like that kind of deal is if you go to the National and dig through boxes and hope someone's just unloading autos and you don't have to pay shipping. Austin Eckler, you're still going to pay $10 for that card, but you're just, instead of paying $5 and $5 for shipping, you're just paying the shipping up front. You won't find it for $5. Austin Eckler out of 100. That was a rough example, though. I thought that went way too cheap. Fournette and Tyreek Hill. And Mike Gesicki for the Miami Dolphins. Absolute heroes out of 25. There we go. And Chad Muma. Okay. Chad Muma out of 35. There we go. All right, I'm going to recap this quickly, do the points. David's not in here, so we're going to wait to do his fantasy pack. And actually, for the next one, we'll probably wait and we'll just go live and let them pick later because I'm gonna be cutting it close here for my 1 o'clock thing. But we'll recap the whole anything top loaded. There's your base cards as well. Eckler out of 100, Ford out of 75, Pierce to 275, Lynch out of 50, Daubs to 275. Terrell Davis to 100, DJ Moore to 75, Metcalf to 100, Eckler to 25, Bonita to 275, Ritter to 100, Hopkins to 100, and then we had, for our hits, we had a really nice swatch. Dan, did Dan have these? Dan Morris, Miami Dolphins, nice card there for the PC. Gesicki, That's out of 25. We had the Carson Strong and the Jalen Hurts for the Philadelphia Eagles going out to Surter. Is Carson Strong still there? Yeah, see, like the Okoye, that's an awesome one to have. I got to get on there, Doug, because although they're not selling for a ton, maybe those are nice. I'd like to get some of those and throw them in as like, extra autos in this repack we're working on, because that's nice to have, especially if you're doing them for PC. I don't understand why a Chiefs fan wouldn't want to go after that. That's Deontay Johnson out of 199. The Eli Mitchell for the San Francisco 49ers, Michael Thompson. And then the James Cook for the Buffalo Bills, fresh to freaking fresh, Dougie. Jalen Tolbert out of 49, the Dallas Cowboys going out to Jim Gain. And Chad Muma, linebacker for the Jacksonville Jaguars, going out to Lonnie. And then Javonte Williams for the Denver Broncos, Jen Cunningham. We had the Brian Robinson, three color, and a swatch of the football there going out to Trevor Brown. That one's numbered out of 99. Drake London on the track out of 49. Atlanta Falcons going out to Peter Burris. We had the Kyle Hamilton for the Baltimore Ravens going out to Lonnie Biddle. Nice spread of different teams here. We had the Devin White for the Tampa Bay Bucks. That's Douglas as well. We had the Greg Lloyd for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers already had one, and they also had that out of 5 Pickett. And then for the New York Jets, Breece Hall, Ricky Statler getting that one. That's going to be 2 greens, a white, and a football out of 199 going out to Ricky. All right, before we do 2 $5 hit list credits, we'll give away these. Well, we'll random off these 400 points. It will count towards hit list. No paper football because we did the 3 packs at the beginning. If you didn't see that, check that out. But here we go. Give me a second here. All right, 400 points. Everyone eligible. Oops, mineral 5. Oops, I don't need to copy it. It's the Raiders are getting the points. I don't know why I was copying that there. Raiders. And I have to use it on a different browser because it's not letting me do random on this. It's like saying I'm a bot. So it won't even log me in. It's just taking too long. So Raiders, it's still the verified and everything like that. It's just I used a Avast browser instead of Google Chrome. Raiders are getting that one. Hans Hofstadter's winning those points. So we'll do 2 $5 hitless credits. It's just a vast antivirus. I have to call PayPal every single time I want to do a withdrawal now. Every time. It's annoying. Because it's like, I might get rid of that. I don't know what to do. I want antivirus, but holy cow. It causes all sorts of like garbage on your computer, I guess. Like preventative. So like sites are like, nope, something's wrong here. Bears and Bengals are winning the $5 hitless credits. Chris Taylor and Don Wiley with the $5 hitless credits. All right, guys, I'm going to roll out. I'll be right back. And just be back in like 10 minutes. Oh, who got the pull? The Ravens. Let me end that. Mark that over here. All right, be right back.